Hey guys, and welcome back to Football Manager. Now yesterday I did put up a special video kind of giving you guys an update on something a little bit tasty that landed on my desk. The Cambridge United offer for a job interview. Now I wanted to get your guys' thoughts and opinions. I obviously wanted to kind of test the waters with you guys. If I did leave clubs, maybe not now, but maybe in the future, is that something you'd like to see, or is this specifically you just want to see Bath? I just want to get an idea of what you guys were thinking. Personally, for me, I see this as a journey which can go in either direction. And what I got was, from the voting at least, most people seem to vote to say I should take the interview on. Then when I read the comments, it seemed about 50-50. But obviously the voting, obviously, a lot of people don't always comment. So I see that one as more of the overall opinion. Now, one comment, though, did strike me and took my eye quite a bit and reminded me about how I play. They said, take it on as your character, Parry Docks. What would he do? Roleplay it. And obviously, you guys know, if you've ever watched my other series I do on my channel, I generally like to immerse myself in the game, take myself in the position, and think about what I would do. And I think if I was in this position, this would be my thinking. I'd be thinking, obviously, this offer might not be that I'm their favourite choice. I could just be someone to fill up the numbers, let's say, so that they can then choose the one they actually want, but they need to make it look like they've interviewed other people. So it could be I'm not really that high up on their list. They just offered me a chance to have an interview. So that would be going through my head. So I'm probably going to have the interview and see what they say. See what they offer. Obviously they offer my guy a ridiculous amount of money. It's going to be hard to say no, isn't it? I want to think about my character as himself. I know Bath has a few problems. I know it's going to be a big job to kind of build up the club. Personally, for me, I'd like to give them at least one more season. What I'm thinking at the moment is I might give them till the end of the season, and we'll see how we can build up the club in pre-season and how the start of next season goes. If it seems to just go meh, like this season, I might then actively look to see if I can get another job. But obviously, if it goes well, then I can continue to stay. That's what I'm thinking right now. I think I should give it at least till next season. But maybe I can go to the job interview to see what they're thinking of offering me. Obviously, my wages are £475 a week, so that's almost 500. So in about a month, I guess I get about 2,000. So make them about 20,000, and then £24,000 in a year. It's okay, for the level I'm at. I guess that's a decent amount of money, seeing as most of my players are they're mostly all part-time. So that's probably a decent amount of money, actually. But let's see what the club offers. Let's see what they have to say. That's what I want to hear. I want to know what they have to say. So here we go. We have met the chairman of Cambridge United, Dale Cotton. This club is a whole division above ours. So it could be a good opportunity. So I should hear them out. That's what I'll be thinking. I think I should be hearing these guys out, see what they say. But I might just reject it anyway, even if they offer it. But I want to see if they would actually offer it to me. Welcome, Parry. We're glad you've come along to discuss our plans for the club's vision, should we decide to hire you. Thank you. Thank you for having me, Dale Cotton. We should really talk about what you're offering, or what the questions are, the interview itself. You have so far only managed one team throughout your entire career. Is this a good or a bad thing in your opinion? I've not really had a long career. I've only been around for 3 years, so it's a bit hard for me to go to jump between clubs, and that would be kind of silly, personally, I think. Yeah, I've not had the longest of careers. That could be good. I've dedicated more time, patience, and emotion to my job than I dare remember. I've done a good job. Yeah, I think I've done a good work here. I think people would say that, yeah. There we go. It'd be quite a change for you if you were to leave your current job to come here. Are you confident of handling such a big jump? Yeah, I think I can do it. I think I've proven myself at Bath that I can work with minimal resources and always beat expectations. Might be a concern, but I'm hoping to go past that and put your faith in me. I want to work at the highest levels. It doesn't matter that much, to be honest. I've had little choice but to adapt to my surroundings. I think my body of work proves I deserve an opportunity to step up. Yeah, I think I've shown I deserve to take a step up, have an opportunity, have a chance to do things with a bigger team. Let's go with that. The club would be looking for a candidate capable of performing to our expected standards across multiple competitions? Are you confident of handling that better than our previous manager? Yeah, when it comes to meeting expectations, I've done pretty well so far. Suggest, okay, let's go for this one. We're really looking for someone capable of taking this team to the next level. Can you make that a reality? That's sufficiently answered. No, I don't really have the reputation. I'm still got quite a low reputation. Only in the Vanarama National League. I don't think that proves I can get them to League 1, really. I just think I've got enough about me as a manager to get it done. Whoever gets the job and doesn't need to make changes to the team, gets the job, doesn't need to make changes to the team. Everything's going well at this point. It all simply needs maintaining. No, it does not. They need a bit of work. They were predicted to come 10th, and they've done well the past few seasons. Now they're 17th. That you felt it necessary to ask that. Yeah, I've got enough as a manager in me to get it done. Let's go for that one. We would like to know, when do you intend to establish yourself as the club's manager? Are you able to take charge now, or do you need more time to join the club? I'm happy to take charge immediately. I can't wait to start the job. I'd further join the club at the end of the season. I need time to build my own team, and it's easy to do that with no pressure in the pre-season campaign. That's a good point. I could wait till the end of season and just make sure that Bath have a nice end of the season, or I could get involved now. I think I'd probably, if I did leave, I would want to go now, so that way, because obviously their season's going to be a dead rubber now. They don't have much to play for. I'd rather go there now, and I can see how the team performs, and who I like and who I don't like before the end of the season, so I know what positions, find new players, who to give new contracts to, that type of thing. Yeah, I'd do it immediately. How would you feel about working with our current Director of Football, Sean Brooks? So let's see what they've got. Staff roles. They have a Head of Youth Development. They have 1 Assistant Manager, 2 coaching staff, 1 Head Physio. No other just 1 physio. I have 2 physios. They've 1 Chief Scout, and that's it. They don't have a very big staff, do they? Yeah. Who is Sean Brooks, though? Let's have a quick look. Sean Brooks, Director of Football, 56 years old. Stats-wise, he's okay, I guess. I mean, his overall stuff is pretty good, but his judge and player ability and potential is not great. What's your history? Career. Okay, so he's kind of in the Championships, League 2, Championship, League 1. Yeah, he's kind of played in all areas of the Football League. Yeah, he got 17 games at Crystal Palace in the Premier Division. Achievements. Coach, assistant manager at Bournemouth. Bournemouth have done very well, Head of Youth Development. Bournemouth have done really well with kind of their sort of like internal stuff. Then was coach at Poole. That's an odd move there. Not sure why that came about. Under 18s manager. He tried to be manager at some really... Bournemouth FC. Okay, so that's kind of... that's how he got connected to Bournemouth, I guess. Interesting. I'm more than happy to work with him. I don't want to commit working with him until I've had the opportunity to consider the matter further. I couldn't abide by that. My power must be absolute. I'm more than happy to work with him. I'm not bothered about that type of thing. This is your club, if that's how you want to do it. As part of the recruitment process, we are willing to allow you to request changes to our current backroom staff, as well as the changes to request any staff members you would like to bring with you from your current club. What size budget would you be looking for to make these changes? Well, I don't think I want probably big changes. Small budget, in advance. Yeah. I don't think it's a good time to retort the budget. I need to know more, really. I need to get there first. For next season. Are there any job aspects which you would like us to judge you on if you are appointed as a manager? In favour of sign young players for the first team, opposed to sign high-profile players, and opposed to develop players using the club's youth system. Okay. I have no philosophies in particular. We currently aren't in a position to set any expectations for you to meet. Expectations and budgets will be laid out in the run-up to next season. If you are appointed, well, that makes sense, yeah. Maximum wages allowed, 1,725. pretty nice. You know, that's much more than we have now. I think now the highest we can offer is like 725. So that's 1,000 more wage budget. Average wage is 468. Estimated value, the wage bill. Finances are okay. I understand. Let's move on. Do you have anything to request? I don't think so. Okay, exit. There we go. So we've done the interview. What will happen? Will he offer me the job? I have no idea. What I'm going to do, I'm going to move on to the future. Hopefully we can get into the next month, and I'll show you the live game as well. Let's see what happens, guys. Hey guys, and welcome to the 13th of April. We're here for the first game of the April month. We're coming very close to the end of the season. Now, obviously, in the beginning of this video, we did have the little interview with Cambridge United, as you guys saw, for take our chances, maybe have the interview and whatnot, make the decision later. Well, what happened was, when I had the interview, a little bit after, my own club, Bath City, decided to offer me a new contract to try and stop me from leaving. They didn't want me to leave. They asked me to stay. But I couldn't do it. I couldn't look them in the eyes and tell them I was possibly going to leave if they offered me the job. So my characters decided to stay until the start of next season. I've signed a new contract for next season. What I want to do is I want to try and just play kind of the first quarter of next season, see how well the team do. I think we could possibly build something. When it comes to our wage, you can see here we're going to have got 3,500 wage budget. That is pretty big. That is definitely enough for us to bring in the players we probably want to bring in to boost the club. So I'm looking forward to next season. Obviously, if the first quarter we start just doing quite poorly, I'll probably actively look to leave. But I want to give Bath another season. I think leaving now is a little premature. I want to try and get them, try and see if we can make good progress next season. What I mean by good progress, I'm not completely sure. But I think we should stay to see out and see what happens. So I've decided upon that. Apologies to those maybe who'd want me to try and take the jump. Obviously, I don't know if Cambridge would have offered me the job. They never actually offered it to me. I obviously was approached by my own club to stay. Also, they did offer us a bigger wage. As you can see here, wage after taxes, 150. But the new one I've got, my contract is 625 per week. So we've got a bigger wage now, 175. Yeah, 175 increase in our wage. It's pretty good, you know. I'd be very happy with that if I was him. So we're happy with that. We'll have to wait and see what happens. But like I said, I'm hoping next season could be our season. I'm hoping we can make some good progress in the preseason. A lot of things to do. I did try and get Bath to also try and get an affiliate club, but the board could not find any clubs that would be an appropriate, shall we say, parent club, which would be good to just bring in some more money. A parent club obviously always pays you a bit of money, which would have been nice. Over the last month, it's been pretty bad. This has probably been the worst month I've ever had with Bath City. Which, I mean, you know, it's not a surprise seeing as we're playing in this league, but it was so bad. Very disappointing. Obviously, you guys saw last time we played Forest Green, we lost 1-0. After that, we played against Gildesley, a team we should be beating, really. They're not playing well at all, and we lost 2-1. Arian Williams scoring the only goal for us. After that, we played against Kidderminster, and again we lost, this time 1-0. They played really well. They just completely played us out the park, but they only had one shot on target, and they scored. So it wasn't a great game for them, but they did play better than us. They actually got shots compared to us. So disappointing, but they played well. We played completely terribly. I'm not sure if that's probably not how you should put it, is it? Completely terribly. That's a crazy way to put it. But yeah, absolutely atrocious. After I played against York, York again, they're not having a great season, and this game we drew 2-2. Michael Ashton scoring 2 goals. I said before, didn't I? He never performs in the recorded games, but outside of those, he actually plays quite well. So he scored 2 goals in that match, getting us the draw 2-2 with York. After that, we played against Sutton United. Again, we drew, and again, Ashton scored our only goal to draw the match. So again, he's playing quite well, but then 2 draws, you know, not terrible, but not good when you've had so many losses recently. After that, we played against Wrexham. Wrexham's always going to be a hard game, and so we lost 1-0. Disappointed, the team did not perform again. And then after we played against Morecambe, and we lost 2-0. Again, yes, look at that. No shots on target. I don't know what's going on. Well, I guess I do kind of. Obviously, you guys wouldn't have seen, but over the last month, we've had a lot of problems with injuries and also with international football. A lot of our players have been getting injured having international football. You can see here Fleetwood was playing up front the last few games because Junior and Williams are both injured. So I'm going to put them back into the squad. Junior being the reinforcement. Kuya's been away on international, so he's going to come in for Kim. And we've also had Leyland on away on international, so he's going to come in for Hemmings. So you can see a lot of our kind of bigger players have not been available, which I think has hurt us. We really need to come out in this game against Boreham Wood and perform. I don't want to spend too much time, as I said, because we've already spent a lot of time on the whole thing with Cambridge United, which ended up going nowhere. Because, but I mean, it kind of set our future in stone. It made my character look at himself at what he wanted and made me go, yes, this is what I want to do. We're going to give him a chance, but that's it. They're playing 3-3-4. Let's try and end our bad results. Yeah, we need to step up our game, guys. Come on. Put some effort into this. You're not safe yet. You're putting us in a very dangerous position where we shouldn't be. We should not be in danger of getting relegated over this season. You know, how we've been performing over the season, we should not be in this position. Based upon, obviously, media prediction and how good the team is, we probably should be. But it's so frustrating when we were so close, like mid-table, to have fallen now so far. Look at this. Only 3 points away. But look at the goal difference. I think the goal difference, I think, can tell you a lot about a team, whether they'll be getting lucky and whatnot. And you see, we've got -6, so we've not got a bad goal difference. Look at these 4. Absolutely crazy numbers there. It's obvious those 4 are not cut out for this level. So there's no way we should be getting relegated. But we'll have to wait and see. I've got to be more careful, I guess, over these next course of games. Murphy now getting the ball. I could hardly speak there. And Murphy scores. Good job, Murphy. Thank you so much. That's exactly the type of thing we needed. Some actual initiative there. So that is a good start. But it's only the start. There's a lot more football to be played. But the team overall has been playing okay. Boreham Wood has been getting more possession. Now, they did come up with us, but they've been having a really good season, as you can see. Obviously, they are a professional club, and they did win the league last year. So when they came up, they were actually quite highly rated. Especially, we got 24th. I mean, I'm hoping next season, you know, with that money, the difficult part is going to be convincing players to come to us. But hopefully, if we can stay up, people might be willing to come. We've been doing well. I'm happy. And obviously, next season, we might even get better offers than Cambridge United. You know, if we keep Bath up, we've beaten expectations again, there could be a chance for maybe teams in the higher levels of League 2, maybe, you know, maybe in the top half of the league of League 2, might start coming for me. There's also that, so there's also another reason for maybe not taking the Cambridge job. Maybe it's not the perfect job, you know. If they'd maybe had, like, you know, great finances, you know, great players there, I was like, okay, I have to join, really. This is a great opportunity for, you know, a club obviously going places. It would have been a lot more tempting. But they were kind of like a team that's like, they're doing okay. But they need a bit of work probably as well. Looks like Boreham Wood's going to get a red card. Exactly what I need. Yes! Okay, we really need to start. If we can win this game, I'll put us in a good form. Hunter now, the free kick. And we don't ever get to see. Poor Hunter. I guess it must have been a bad free kick. Terrible attendance here. Look at that. 17 away fans. Really not good at all. Our finances are not going to look great this season. which is a shame in itself as well. I was hoping we'd make a bit more money this season, especially because last season we weren't doing too bad when it came to money, and we're in the league below before. Let's bring on some fresh legs. Kim's going to come on, and not many players are playing well really at the moment, apart from Billy, of course, but that's only because he got the goal. I'm going to keep it as it is, you know. We're keeping it as it is. You know, they're not getting lots of shots, which is nice. You know, there's still 20 minutes to go. Clear-cut chances. They've not had any. We're not getting much of the ball. Maybe we should start doing the counter. Let's go contain. They have one less man. It's going to be harder for them to break us down. And let's bring on Chaz for Batten. Yeah, let's do that. And I'm going to bring on Brendan for Michael Ashton, because he's got a yellow card. We don't want him to get another card. He's not performed well this match. You know, Brendan will bring us a bit more, you know, speed on the wing, because obviously he's got a lot of energy. And that might be what we might just need if we're playing contain, just to play out the match. Even though we have a man up, maybe I shouldn't have gone contain. We have more men. We shouldn't really be so defensive, maybe. But it looks as though it's worked out. We've got 15 seconds until the win is ours, and we really needed this win. So here's Kiernan now. Can he get another goal for us? A nice little goal just to make it... Oh, good try there. He managed to, you know, get the defender to fall over. Tried to get it to Williams, but there was a lot of defenders there, and it's over. There we go. Yes. Oh my God. We really needed that win, so it's good to see we've got that. Just be calm. Special lads, you know, no one expected us to beat Boreham Wood. Again, we needed the win, and you actually did it. Billy Murphy getting man of the match, and what's that looking like for us? We're now 19th. We're now 5 points from safety. 4 games left. I think we're fine now. I think we're definitely safe, and then we can start planning for next season. So yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed. Apologies about the whole Cambridge thing if you did want us to leave to join them, but for me, I feel like we need to give Bath, I think we need to give them one more chance. But then and because my guy, obviously, if we do stay up, he's going to still be hot property. It won't be too hard for him to leave whenever he wants. So that is the plan. And I'll see you then for the last game of the season.